I'm sorry. Oh, let me rein it in. Hello, how you guys doing? This is Patricia once again of JourneyToBestMe.com, empowering women all over the world to unleash her and start creating her best me, best life by design, starting from the inside out. Coming to you with this video, I want to talk about co-creator, or you being a co-creator in your life. And whether you realize or not, you are the co-creator. Of course, God is the master creator. Um, but you co-create with Him your life, whatever it is. Um, and it's time to own uh, that power that you have to create the life that you desire and deserve. But most of us use that power or don't even realize we have that power, but we're using it in a negative way. We're not using it for our highest good. And an example of that, and I want you to take a look, just do a quick scan of your life. What are you focusing on, or what have you focused on, especially something negative, or have you focused on something that you didn't want and you made, and it became a reality for you? That's using your creative power in a negative way, in a way that doesn't suit your highest good, because you have a higher being in you. There's a higher purpose for your life. If you're not already pursuing that, if you are pursuing that, that's great. This video is not for you, or there may be something in it later on that you can take away from. If not, share it. Please share it with someone. But you are a co-creator in your life, period. That's in your relationships. That's in what do you want for your life. And a lot of us, especially when it comes to relationships, if we're in negative relationships, it's kind of hard, because I got to take ownership and to accept that you are a co-creator. You have to take ownership. Uh, and I know that's kind of maybe a little hard to take, because that means you got to hold the mirror up to you and address some things within you. And most of us, don't want to do that, because that's the uncomfortable stuff that we got to address. But we are talking about journey to best me. We're talking about unleashing you, unleashing her, creating your best me, best life. So in order to do that, you're going to have to address and take ownership and responsibility and start using your creative power, because you are a co-creator with God, creating your life, creating what you desire. And it's time, you're going to have to address those things, those not so good things. Trust me, I know I addressed those things when I started my own journey, still having to address those things, that I thought I addressed or maybe have to readdress. But I had to address those things. I had to hold the mirror up, and I had to take ownership and responsibility and realize I am a co-creator, and I can't blame him. I can't blame her. I can't blame them. I got to take ownership, and I got to know who I am. I got to heal me. I have to know me as well. And I love from the United States of Women, where Oprah interviewed our First Lady. And the first thing she said starting off is, you have to know you, your value, and your worth. And when you do that, you're going to use your creative powers in a positive way, and a way that supports your highest good. So you have to address those things, those not so good things, because I want you, my desire for you is to unleash you, to unleash that higher being that is in you, that is in all of us, so that you can create and live your best me, best life. The desires, the life that you desire, and not just let life continue to happen to you if this is you right now, but you want to create your life by design, and you have that creative power, and that power lies up here. If you already know, if you've been following me, my thing is, our minds is our most valuable asset. And it's time that we harness the power of it and start utilizing it for our highest good. But part of that is, like I say, addressing those things that we don't want to address, those things that are uncomfortable, those things that are ugly. but you got to address those things and heal from those things, release those things, so that you can get to that higher being, get to know what you want, who you are, and what you desire for your life. What do you want to create for your life, and stay focused on that. So you got to address those things and start harnessing the power, your creative power, and so that you can utilize it for your highest good, and be the co-creator. And like I say, just take a quick scan of your life, and think about, where you spend a time where things you focused on things that you don't want, you focusing on the negative, and how that became a reality for you, or how that is just impacting your life when you're focusing on the negative or focusing on what you don't want. That's using your creative power against you, and not for you and your highest good. So start using your power, your creative power. Show up, take responsibility, focus on what you want, get clear on it, absolutely clear on it, and focus on it every single day. Put it in your mind, put a new picture in your mind, in your heart, believe it, and start co-creating with God for the things that you want and desire in your life. And of course, this is one of the things, harnessing the power of our most valuable asset, which I just gave that away because I asked what is that, is one of the things I'll talk about on the free 5-day challenge that I'm doing. So if you're not a part of the challenge, make sure you're in the challenge, because of course I will be sharing so much more and tips and giving you some strategies on how to do that. So make sure you're in the challenge. There's a little icon here to join the challenge, and it starts June 27th. And also there's an opportunity for you to win a free coaching session if you are a part of the challenge, and that's a free 1-hour coaching session with me. So make sure you're a part of the challenge, where I'm talking about this, harnessing the power of your most valuable asset, and so much more. Once again, this is Patricia of JourneyToBestMe.com, empowering women to unleash her and start creating her life, her best me best life by design, starting from the inside out.